Welcome to GarbaLife. Just checking in. There's something that came to my mind, and I feel like I should talk about it before going to bed. Perhaps someone might be blessed or might actually need it. So, by the way, this is just my family YouTube channel, and I mean, if you see the topic, it's mental health. And hi, Richard. Nice to meet you. Please, as you're joining me, click on the thumbs up button. I guess that's you, right? You're really welcome. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm just going to go straight. I'm not like going to wait for people to come on board before I talk, but I'm hoping that more people will join and then we can talk about this. So there's a troubling thing going on, just with the way everything is going everywhere. People are just, oh my gosh, people are just doing whatever they feel like doing, whatever. And when you take a close look at everything, you just know that something is wrong somewhere. So that being said, that's why we need to talk tonight. We need to talk. There are a lot of people that believe mental health does not exist, like it's just an ideology or something. I tell you the truth, you don't want to hold on to that because it is true. Mental health issues are real, and a whole lot of people are suffering in silence, especially men. There's a higher rate of men that are dying by suicide now more than ever before. You don't want the men to die. We don't want our men to die. We don't want our boyfriends to die. We don't want our sons to die. We don't want our husbands to die. So but until we talk about mental health, the problem remains unsolved. Please, as you're joining me, let me just really ask you, just so that this good news will reach other people, do subscribe and share what I'm talking about with somebody on your social media. Let this go viral because we can save a nation, we can save a family, we can save a husband, we can save a marriage with this. A whole lot of men are dying today, and the rate is like alarming. So I'm starting with the men, okay? I'm like taking it bit by bit. I'm gonna talk about the men. I'm gonna talk about the women. I'm gonna talk about teenagers. I'm gonna talk about young children. I'm gonna talk about the family, okay? So I'll try and go as fast as I can. So what is it with the men? A lot of men are living in denial. And when I say denial, I mean that so many men are refusing to acknowledge the truth. They do not check the facts. Even when it is true that they are having a problem, but so many men like to pretend. They want to feel they are men, they can handle this. Even when they're in a situation that could make them cry, they try to you know what I mean? Like, we're the men. It's going to be a thing of shame. Oh, people will laugh at us that we are crying. Why should I cry as a man? Like, it's a thing of, bro, don't do that to yourself. You are harboring. What that means is, oh my God. So that is part of the reason why more men are dying today, because they don't share their problems. They don't talk to nobody. They are so full of themselves. Please, you need help. If you're a man and you're listening to me, or if you have a husband, a brother, if you know any man in your life, and if you don't even know any, just share what I'm talking about on a YouTube channel or your social media platforms. Please, man, you need to talk to somebody. You are not an island. So I beg you, don't feel like it's a sign of weakness when you talk to people. Ben, hi. Please, guys, as let me just check. Yeah, go ahead, keep subscribing. I see all of you, and that is awesome. That is beautiful. Don't sit in silence. You're not alone. Whatever you think, whatever it is that you think you're going through, you are not the first, and you will not be the last. Don't stay in silence and suffer alone. There's someone somewhere that I will listen to you. If you want to talk to me, I will listen to you. You are not an island. There's a reason why there are people in your life, even if they are your neighbors. That's why it is very good to live at peace with your neighbors, because you never know. Let me tell you, some people, they don't talk to their neighbors. They don't say hi. They're like, I'm like, excuse me, are you like tornado? Or like they always hold their face like they're going to pounce on someone. Don't do that. There's a reason why you have a neighbor. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't bite. It doesn't take anything out of you when you say hi. At least just say hi. It is good for yourself. The benefit is even for you. Even if you think it's about it, whatever makes you feel good is good for your soul. It's good for your well-being. So just try and build this friendship. Be social. Meet somebody. Talk to somebody. Don't keep it all up to yourself and you're dying in silence. So many men are lonely because they feel like if they're going through this challenge and they open up and they talk to a fellow man, the man will look at them like, you know what I mean? That he's just a boy. You know what I mean by that? It's like, you're not man enough. This little thing, you can't take care of it. Like, be a man, man up. You don't man up in the grave. You don't man up in the grave. Don't let nobody trick you or deceive you into that. You do not man up in the grave. I'm telling you, it is scary how many men are dying by suicide. It is scary. So, who is this? Okay, so as we're going, if I see, let me see. I'm going to put this person on timeout because I don't want any unnecessary distraction. Okay, so that is one thing with the men. They don't talk. I'm not saying every man. If you open up, at least they said, a proverb says, when you share an issue, the problem is half solved, right? But when you keep it to yourself, it remains unsolved. So just like common sense, just think about this. When you share a burden with somebody, you feel it lifts something, there's a lifting you're going to feel. You'll feel like even if you don't find the full solution to that problem, but just the fact that you were able to share your problem with somebody, it goes a long way. So, wait, who is it? Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Men are beautiful. What are you talking about? Okay, please, men, please, we love you. We don't want you to die before your time. We care about you. We want you to live long and raise your children. We want you to stay alive to protect us. We want you to stay alive and pamper us. Okay, so back to business. And let's talk about the women now. Women are going through a lot, especially married women. So I'm like, after the men, I'm like women. So I'm going to go around and then I'll come back again. Mothers, take it easy. Take it easy. You see these children that we have? that we are over protecting them. We are over, oh, we are so worried about them, every little thing. You don't even want to see these children, they like to explore. Take it easy. You can't do everything. Let me tell you, do your best. And what you cannot do, you leave for God. One of the best ways to impact in your child is by being a role model. If you are a good like example to your children, you will not even it will even save you the energy that you're trying to use to make a point. Why is it that the more you talk to a child, they repeat the thing over and over? Have you asked yourself? Why is it that the more a mother would talk to her child about something, that child would keep doing it over? I'm not talking about like grown up or teenagers. I'm even talking about young children, like little children. Why? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Why will you talk to a child over a thing? Over? Do you know why? Maybe I should tell you. One of the leading reason is because the more you repeat the same thing to the child is saying, "Oh, I don't need to do it because she's gonna say it again anyways." And the more you're saying it to the child, he make no sense out of it. It's like, well, I'm just gonna do it again, and all what I know is she's gonna talk again. So when you talk to your child about something, you want him to stop or her to stop, and they seem to like, nope. You talk again, and they're like, change the approach. If you try plan A doesn't work, go to plan B. Don't beat yourself up. There's a whole lot you can do to reduce the burnout. We work tirelessly as mothers, especially African mothers. We want to give our children the best. I understand someone like me can cook from morning to night because I want my family to eat the best homemade food that is healthy to the best of my. So, what happens when you're doing all these things and you're not getting the attention from your husband? Right? Yes, that's where we're coming from. When after you're giving in all your best, your sweat, your hard work, and everything, you cook food for the family, you take care of the kids, you give them a beautiful bath, you like my daughter, I'll make her hair. Like today I made her hair, uh like everything, you know what I mean? You cook for the family and all those stuffs, but yet you clean the house, do all the chores in the house. You did not spoil yourself. You don't even have time to even take yourself to the salon to make your hair or your nails and all that. You know what I mean? Yet you're not getting any attention from your husband. Do you know what that meant? So what do? That's why many women are broken. Many women are broken because of things like this. It is a terrible thing for anyone to be married and to be lonely. It's better you are single and unmarried but whole. You can be single, you can be unmarried, but you can be whole. Especially when you start looking like, oh, I need a man to make me complete. When the man is just saying hi, he has not even proposed. Just just hi, you have given everything. You're like, oh, this man has loved me. Did you see the way he was saying hi to me? Before you know it, you run into trouble. These are the kind of things that make people run into trouble. So women, take it easy. Do what you can do, and that is why love is selfless. And selflessness is key to a lasting marriage, is key to a lasting home. I will say this over and over and over again. If the man will not be waiting for the woman, to do something in return because he is doing this in the house, then that's a problem. But if the man and the woman are both working hard, the man is trying to give his wife the best, and the woman is trying to give her husband the best, you will be shocked at the turnout, the impact on your children. When your children see that you love their mother, oh my gosh, So most of the mental health issues that we are having and suffering, and whatever challenges, a lot of them that children or teenagers and young adult adolescents are going through, most of the problem is originated from the home. If families get it right, the world will get it right. But when parents are waiting for schools and teachers and professionals and other people outside to raise their children for them, then there's a big problem. There's a big problem. When you don't want to do your job as a parent, you don't want to raise your kids, girl, boy, society will help you raise them. And when social media helps you to raise your child, you will not like what you will see. You will not like it. A lot of parents are going through a lot of heartache because of, like, my kids are difficult to work with. And so I'm transition now. I'm going after the men, women now. It's taking me to the issue of the teenagers. You heard me. Teenagers, adolescent, I'm just gonna group them in one. These people are still developing, right? They are going through a lot of emotional issues. And the best way to help them is by understanding their situation. When you understand the situation of the teenager, what they are feeling and what they want, then you can know how best to help them. And that comes with having the right approach. If you do not have the right approach, it will not work. So they need someone to listen to them. And if you don't listen to them, so how do you expect them to listen to you? Like, that's the time of their life that they really, really, like, need someone to listen to them. And if you're not there, I mean, sorry. All you want is for your child to listen to you. Like, it doesn't matter. That's just all you care. Listen, listen. No, they want you to listen to them too. They have a problem. And sometimes you never know. That's why sometimes when the girls, let me be specific, because as a daughter, as a girl, like a woman, right? When the girls are going through, like, relationship problems, maybe with their boyfriends or their or maybe even in their homes, whatever it is, when you don't chat with your daughters, you won't know what they're going through. And so many are abused. So many children are abused. And they don't say it because there's no trust. There's no good relationship between her and the mom or the dad. So they don't open up. They continue to suffer in the hand of their abuser. Unfortunately, this is not what we want. We don't want that for our kids. We want our kids to thrive. We want them to be happy. We want everybody to be happy. We want everybody to, like, enjoy life. Life is beautiful. So why shouldn't we enjoy life, right? But we also need to enjoy life in what is called a safe environment. And this safe environment is not just about, like, your community where you stay. The safe environment starts from inside the house where the child is living. Is it safe for the child? Does your child feel safe in his house, in her house? Do they feel safe when they're around their parents? Do your teenagers feel happy whenever they're at home with their moms, with their dads, with, like, the family? I am a strong believer that family belong together. On Until we work this together, we need to, like, hold our hands together. It's hard work, but it's doable. See, if you take it as hard, it's gonna be hard, because I believe that nothing is impossible besides with God. Nothing. You can do anything you put your heart, your soul, your mind into, you will achieve it. So it's not like teenagers just love to misbehave or something. It's not like that. You need to understand what they are going through. I'm really concerned about teenagers that have misbehavior issues. I am, because I really, really desire that everybody be happy. Be happy, be healthy, be pursuing their dreams, you know? So please don't be quick to judge a teenager or adolescent or a young adult who you see behaving in certain ways. You need to check, okay, if this is a problem, where did the problem started from? You need to check. You need to ask questions instead of just jumping into conclusion and trying to because the kids will feel you are judging them, you don't like them. So they might be on an attack mode. You know what I mean? Yes. That's why sometimes when you talk to them, they talk back at you because they feel like you're coming at them. Unfortunately, it should not be like that. Families relationship is very important, and we're supposed to have a healthy relationship in every house. So I just hope that this is helpful. And then the last group of people is the young ones. Oh my gosh, you know why I'm smiling? Because I have a boss. My 2-year-old, he turned 3, September 20. That boy is the boss. Yes, I have a boss. If he says no, it is no. He is in charge. Like, if he says no to situation, that's just what it is. So sometimes when he's throwing tantrums, some people say terrible twos, it's like blessed 2 years. When he start throwing tantrums and stuff, the best thing is just let them be. When they're calm, they're gonna cool off, they're gonna be calm. And then they will listen to you. He will actually come to me. So even a similar thing, the little children too, they have their own challenges. They do. They're human beings, but we like to it's easy to look at them with the eye of their children. Oh, these children, these little children. Right? It's very easy to look at them with that eye. They are little, but their spirit is not little. The spirit of a child is the same with that of an adult. Only that it is living in the body of a little child. I don't know if you ever heard that, but now you do. And that's what I'm saying. You gotta subscribe, you gotta you gotta share so that someone might get this awareness. And that's why we need to treat them with respect, even though they are little children, but they still deserve some respect. Everyone deserves respect. There's a certain type of respect for everyone at different levels and ages, right? There's how respect for parent, and there's the one for husband, there's one for wife, there's one for children. So we need to understand our kids are going through a lot too. And especially if you're not a role model to your kids, you misbehave, you're always fighting. The man and the woman are always fighting, the dad and mom. And you expect your child to behave. Are you serious? Seriously? You need some bulala. Do you know what bulala is? Yeah. Don't be do what I say, but don't do what I do. Excuse me. The best way to get a child to do something is when you model it. Be a good model. If you're a good model, your children will learn from you. They will learn from you. And also very important and good practice is reading. Read to your kids. I tell you, I don't know how this worked, but my my baby, I call my baby, he just turned 3, but I've been recording him. My little one, he started reading at the age of 2. I have a t-shirt, and then on the t-shirt, I just held it up and I was like, Jesse, can you read this? I'm like, Jesse, what is this? I was shocked. On the t-shirt, it was written, "This is how I fight my battle." There's a cross, there's also. And the way he read it, he didn't read it like perfect, but he read that this is how I fit. He's 2 years old then, mind you. Instead of fight, he pronounced it as fit. In other words, he has the idea. Fit my butt. He didn't know how to pronounce battle, but at least he got the butt. This is how I fit my butt. Instead of this is how I fight my battle. Imagine a 2-year-old reading like that. That is just like nothing compared to like other random things around the house, especially on boxes when we have deliveries. The boy would just read things and we'll be like, what? There are some words that are like 5, 6, 7 letters. The boy would just read them because he knows what they are. Anywhere you write, like he can tell you what a pentagon is, octagon. Or I was like, "Phew, bro, when I was your age, I don't even know." Right? So, but as I said, let us not give up. We're all a work in progress. We're gonna make it, guys. We're gonna make it. It takes practice, it takes a lot of patience, and it needs lots of love for us to achieve a good life. If I do my part, you do your part. The father does his part. The mother will do her part. The children will do their part. And it's gonna be heaven on earth. We're gonna enjoy the family. We're gonna have good relationship. We're gonna have less problems in the society. We're gonna have less misbehaviors. There are certain things that come with life that are natural that could break people. Example, grief, the death of a loved one, right? Something like that, it's not planned in most cases. But what happens when you lose your loved one? The effect could leave a person broken, disappointed, sad, mad, angry. You know what I mean? So that, if it's not well managed, can lead to like mental health issues. That's why I strongly like encourage that if you're struggling with anything at all, you might need to schedule an appointment with your doctor, talk to your primary. You might get referral to a mental health clinician or psychologist or counselor. You need that. You need that. So like I said from the beginning, do not be quiet. When you have a problem, talk to somebody. You are not alone. You got to talk to somebody. Okay? Do not die in silence. There's always an answer for a question. There's always somebody that will help you. You are not alone. If you're not sure wherever you're living, just Google, go online. Okay, just do your research. Mental health agency in my community or programs in my community for whatever it is, just do it and you'll see everything will pop up or resources. And there you can get some help. Because I know sometimes to get a doctor's appointment might take like a while, a week or two. It depends on the available earliest date on their calendar that's not been taken by another patient. But while you were waiting, what do you do to your circumstance? Do you just like fold your hands? Don't do that. Speak to somebody. And just know that people like me, my husband, my family are praying for you. We pray for the general well-being of everyone. We pray for the country. A whole lot is going on. So we wish you the very best. And we pray that in this struggle, that you will know that you're not alone. There are people that care about you truly, and there are people that love you, even if you have never met them. But the power that is in words is reaching out and touching souls and spirit. And we thank God for what He's doing in our life. So I just felt like I should just say hi, just a quick stop by before I go to bed. It is 11 minutes after 9 in the evening, night, right here in California. So um I'm glad I'm able to like stop by and say hi. On this note, I'm gonna call it a night, and I hope to talk with you guys soon. By the way, go check out my videos. I've been dropping some videos recently. I think this week I posted 2 videos, if I'm not mistaken. I believe I posted 2 videos. So yeah, I kind of look tired, right? I had a very nice warm bath, so she is going to bed. If you have any question for me, you can just put on the comment section. And when I come live next time, I'll try and answer your question to the best of my ability. Oh my gosh, my voice is turning husky. A wiki. Wiki. Governor. Is he a governor? Oh, he was a governor. Governor Wiki. All right, guys. So you stay safe there, and God bless. Good night.